contest that looks real good on paper between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. They'll go. It's Sanders. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And they're going to get there on 4th down. 17 yards on that catch. They stopped him right after, but he was too late. He had enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. So 2nd and 13 now after that last catch wound up losing him 3 yards. It's Judkins on the counter. He dodged the tackle. Has a lane inside the 35. And he has this all the way down at the 29-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during the game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with the twist.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 39. That is Trenton Simpson. And now it's going to be 2nd and 20.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Pushing for the red zone. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he gets home. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshawn Judkins, a 39-yard score. Well, that right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. And gotta imagine being in their old building might be playing a part in it.
Yeah, and we know that home field advantage really benefits the defense more than the offense. As an offense, you just want to do your part. You want to light the fire and let those fans, let their voice be heard. Should benefit their defense immensely.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. Andrews has it, working downfield. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. That's going to set up a Ravens 1st down. Here's Lamar. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offensive line fast.
A pickup of 2.
Throwing on second, Jackson. Buying some time left. And they're going to respond immediately. Touchdown, Ravens!
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Lamar Jackson from 2 yards out. Offense staying on the field. You can see Jesse Minter wants to go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he gets in. The 2-point try puts them in front by 1. 8-7.
8. Browns 7.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 8-7 the score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. To the air, Sanders. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They get it to Andrews on the RPO. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He's going to keep it this time. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
It's a loss of 2 yards.
They go play fake with Jackson. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got the first down grab and still going. Reaches the 40. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Browns.
this is Schmidt for the extra point. He's good on the attempt here. Their lead now stands at 6.
Makes the score Browns 14. Ravens 8. Andre Schmidt to kick off for Cleveland.
Here is Schmidt to send this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Now Jackson off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. He tucks it and takes off. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. The extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, bro.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. To pick up with 17. And that's good for Ravens first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
He brings it in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown,
Derrick Henry
Baltimore.
from 8 yards out. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Offense staying on the field. You can see Jesse Minter wants to go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Starting at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Here's Sanders now. And he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. Trey Hendrickson. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Trying again following the sack. Sanders. Short pass brought in. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that's going to be a Browns first down. set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Ali to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And this is going to be Browns football. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver.
Pretty clear case of the QB not finding anything open downfield, just trying to improvise, make something out of nothing. Quarterback's not known for keeping as good a grip on the ball as the runners. And he's got a pinch free pretty easily for the turnover.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Actually wound up losing a yard on that completion, so it's going to be 2nd and 11 now. To throw now is Sanders. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And they're going to wind up with about a 6-yard gain here as he's hauled down. Going to be a decent bit short, though. It's 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, that turnover really left the opening right there, and they stepped through it. They didn't blow the door off the hinges, but they came in enough to take the lead and now put this game on their defensive shoulders.
Here is Schmidt to send this away. Ali to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. That is the spark that they needed. 40 yards. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Play action. Here's Jackson. Rolling out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Henry running left. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Back to Henry. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal. And that's a gain of 5, enough to put him in a spot where they might actually consider going for this now. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. Running for it. Here's Henry. And they stop him. No touchdown. No first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Another run for Judkins on 2nd down. He's brought down, and that was close, Bronk. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Sanders to throw on 2nd. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Has his man. It's Boston. And a deeper throw might have been preferred there, Brock. 4th down coming up after they pick up just 3. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Browns ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll go. Judkins. And this isn't going to get it. So they stop him a few yards short. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson brought one back earlier and now takes one across.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains, their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And they jump ahead by 4.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He'll take this at the 10. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Another game to Judkins. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
since
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Another one for Junkins. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Brought in. That's a Cleveland touchdown. Quinshawn Junkins. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And lead now up to a field goal.
Score Browns 24, Ravens 21.
Here is Schmidt to send this away. Ali to return it.
Rasheen Ali on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Jackson throwing here. Finding Flowers. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
To Zay Flowers. A 6-yard pickup.
And they're not going to have time for another play here. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens down by only 3. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. He could not afford to lose yards there. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throwing now. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going for it himself. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10 from the 43. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
To throw. That's incomplete left side.
They are officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
They put Flowers in motion right. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
To Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this two-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. And the two-point try is good. He reaches the end zone and gives them a 5-point lead.
29.
Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we've got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage and the simplest path for 2 points.
And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Multiple ways to attack. Here's second and long. Back to throw. Catch made left side by Judy. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Now a timeout, and there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one does them no good. They got to go for broke here. Just about done here. Only 9 seconds remaining. Here he is to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Now here we go. Now we're getting to one of these situations that you've been practicing and talking about all week, Kate. Defensively, you are verbalizing no hero plays, no interceptions. That ball comes to you. Just find a way to knock it to the ground.
And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs. Lining up for one final snap. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you know